And we're back like we never left. So, we're finna get into a little bitty the meat of what makes the Tanya. So, you did 5 years in prison.
Yes, sir.
If the subject get too much, just say, what did you go to prison for?
The death of my daughter.
So, you shot.
No,
So, tell me.
I left home and a fire occurred, and my daughter was 6 at the time, and my son was 7 at the time, and they charged me with second degree murder, and I was not even at home, even though I was wrong because I was not there. But of course, I didn't do anything to my kids because I wasn't even there. And the state of Louisiana charged me with second degree murder and gave me a life sentence without the possibility of parole. But you're looking at me now, today,
How many years you did?
4 years and 2 months.
When I tell you, when I
God,
tell you that that speaks of God because in
God.
Louisiana
But,
on a life
and
sentence,
I'm the first woman to give back life in the state of Louisiana.
listen to
The
that,
first.
listen to that, y'all.
At first. And that's one reason, y'all, why I'm so humble and I'm so giving because God gave me a second chance. So I don't take life for granted in no type of way. That's why if I can help you, I will give you the shirt off my back. But don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna play with you either. But life is just so up and down. I had everything one day, and the next thing I know, I was in the jail with wearing other women panties, other women's bras at CCC. That's what I'm talking about. I stayed at CCC for 3 years. And if I tell you, if you done did some time at CCC, you know, that's horrible. That's the worst
Yeah.
jail in Louisiana. You know why? Because you're locked down all day long. In CCC, I'm not going to lie. Sheriffs that looking at police, it gave me my structure and discipline in life. I ain't lying. Because if you can stay in a jail cell that long, it's going to teach you a lot. And I had to go to jail, but jail also learned me a lot. See these games y'all ladies play and all these crossing and crisscross applesauce games y'all
Hmm.
do in jail. It's not gonna go like that, little mama. It don't play. It don't go like that.
So don't.
So being in prison, you're a woman. You got a brother. You just said you have a brother that's done 25 years in prison.
Yes,
As a woman, tell us how hard it is to just do time as a woman.
it is. I can't even tell y'all how I did this time because my baby died. 2 weeks later, my grandmother died. 2 weeks later, my best friend died. I say like 2 months later, my stepmama died. I was like, oh man, it couldn't get no harder than that. And I'm telling you, when I tell you, you can't even describe being a woman in jail. It's just so mind bludgeon, especially if you got kids, you can't see your kids, your family, you can talk to them on the phone. Half the time, again, if you're at CCC, they don't do nothing but take your rec. Half the time you be in, and I'm like, oh my God, because I'm just used to, if you know me, if you really know me, you know me, I've been spoiled my whole life. My grandmother raised me, so I always have hated the best of everything. So that was just totally, oh my God. It was horrible, I'm not gonna lie. I hated everything about jail, so I know I'm a little lady. It's not nearly gonna play with this. I don't, that ain't what it do there. It's very hard for a woman to adjust being in jail. You have to be around 1,000 other women. I was like, oh my God. I
Mm.
got sick of looking at my own self at this franchise, literally living with 1,000 some women. How can you even do that? But you're gonna do that if you go to LCIW. You're gonna do it this day you up for debate. So I did a lot of time on lockdown, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. A bunch of it. Anybody with locked up me, I already know.
And I feel you with wearing other people
Yes,
drawers, whatever socks.
yes.
You might get a good pair of socks, brand new pair of socks. Get what? I'm
Right.
holding them socks.
Right.
They
That
ain't getting
part.
them back.
They're not getting that back. That part.
All the boxers.
Exactly.
It- when they come in there and change the clothes, they make you put the change on you, lock you
Yes.
to the door. coming in search of sale to make sure you ain't got no clothes, but I'm gonna have on the brand new stuff. You ain't getting that, and I'm washing it
But it's very
on
hard, child, for
hands.
a woman and you young ladies that's out there that's on the path of prescription. I'm here to
For
tell you,
real.
don't do it. It's not what you want. It's totally different. Out here trying to be gangster for your home girls or homeboys or whatever, even young men. It's not what they do in that prison. Y'all be out here with these guns and stuff. By the time y'all get in the prison, mama, mama, mama. You wasn't calling on mama when you was doing what you was doing.
For
And
real.
then another thing I hate people always saying the parents. A lot of these young men who gone to jail got excellent parents, good parents. They chose the path that they chose. It's not on their parents. I'm not gonna say our parents bad, and
For
I'm not
real.
gonna say our parents good. But a lot of these young men actually come from two parent homes, come from parents that's working, and I mean they deal with the wrong crowd, y'all. And that's a lot what's going on with these young men. They showing out for their friends, trying to. They really good boys, but they get with the gangsters, and that's how so many of them get caught up. But I'm just here today to tell y'all, we got to come up with some type of conflict resolution for these young men and young women.
For real.
And Mandigo with it, Terrence with it, some more people with it, with nonprofits, that's all come together, put our heads together, come with some conflict resolution for the city, because it's much needed, because I'm trying to stop them from going to jail. I'd rather come up, spend time with them. I hear this keep sending money to jail and parents got to cry. Somebody got to bury a son. No, we tired of this child.
For
We
real.
got to do better.
Put you,
So for a man, when you go down south, Shreveport got to be into it with guys from Baton Rouge, guys from New Orleans.
Same way with women.
Yeah, I want to
Same
ask you
way.
that.
Same way with women. It's totally different. And when you from Shreveport, you just stand out. They just something about Shreveport. They don't like
they
Shreveport.
don't like
They don't like Shreveport.
at
It's just
all.
something about Shreveport, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, Bill Platt, Gonzales, just wherever. They do not like Shreveport.
So y'all have a lot of fight. Women have a lot of fights.
Oh yeah, they get it in, baby.
Knives?
Yeah,
What you say?
killing. I done seen somebody
Yeah.
jump off the top tier, commit suicide behind their level. Just some everything they do exactly what y'all do.
You seen
Kill
women
for 'em.
cut themselves
Yeah, for the
for
toothpick
attention
stand. Yeah, for attention for another lady.
for another lady to get
Mhm.
around that other lady.
Yeah, to go to the back.
Oh,
It's not looking too good. But this is the reality of really being in prison. And see, nobody wants to tell the ugly truth. So we gonna tell y'all the ugly truth. It's ugly and it get ugly in there.
for real.
So when these young boys go, they out here on the street and stuff, and these young ladies when they go, ain't no mama gonna save you. The
Mm-mm.
guards play a lot of games too, because guess what? If they don't like you, they'll let an inmate come in and whoop you. I'm just being
Yep,
real. They play just as many games, but
for
our
real.
guards aren't bad either. You got some good ones, but you got some bad ones too.
For
Just like
real.
all laws are bad. You got some good ones, you got some bad ones. You got some good deputies, you got some bad ones.
Yep,
So how do you make amends out of even being in situations like that? You can't do nothing but pray and talk to God and try to make some sense out of being in jail,
for real.
because you can't make no sense out of it, because jail is a whole life within itself. It's not like the life out here. And people take life so granted. But then when you go to jail, you gonna see a whole different level. You gonna see the real baby, the real from the fake.
For
And
real.
then you got to listen to them people. You can't just do what you want to do in jail. Life's out, baby. Ain't no comeback on until they tell you. You got to eat, sleep, and shit when somebody else tell you.
And
That's
fix
all.
that bed at 5 something in the
You don't
morning.
fix that bed, you going straight to get your cup of spoon. You going to lockdown. And it got to be a certain type of way.
What it is? BMU?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Be hollering through the door to my man, send me an ice of white.
Yeah,
Smash it down. Slide it under the
for
door.
real.
You know what I'm saying? Hungry up in there, man. I ain't got nothing to eat.
It get
When
real.
9 o'clock hit, stomach growling.
And the hardest thing for me, I had to see my son for 5 years behind bars, and he was a little boy when I went to jail, and that was real hard to
For
see
real.
my mom and my dad and them leave that visit and shed. That was hard.
I
That was
know it.
hard.
You want to go with
Yeah,
them.
you want to go with them, and then when they leave, the guards be like, come on, you study," not really being like, what can I do? You can't do nothing, because guess what? You in jail. You're gonna have to go back
For
with them
real.
people. And that's when the reality, I think, the surreal come in with everybody who done been locked up, when they see their people,
Yeah,
the look on their people
for
crying,
real.
leaving them, y'all. That is hard on a family. So I'm begging y'all, young men and young women, don't go. If nobody never told you, that's why I'm really doing this. I'm doing this to try to help and save somebody. We done been there, went there, done that.
For real.
And it's not cute, it's ugly. Nobody talks about this ugly side. It's time for some of these OGs to give back, these nonprofits, everybody to get these kids. It's not even about us no more. It's
Sure,
about
right.
trying to save these kids and help these elderly people because we live in our life, thank God. So he giving us breath and gave us a second chance to try to do right. And everybody not bad, child. And
Sure, right.
stop letting other people tell you about other people. Get to know people for yourself.
For real.
Because when you get to know the community, like you got you a good person on your team.
For real.
I ain't perfect now, don't get it twisted, but I'm real. Real is rare these days. And I can say 100. Everybody know me. They gonna say she real, she the same.
For
And
real.
if I
It
like
never
you,
change.
never change. I don't know
Never
how.
change.
Have I ever
With
changed
some
yet?
or without it.
Yep,
Still the
that's me.
same.
That's me.
Do the guards jump on the women like they jump on the men?
Yeah,
They do?
yeah.
Do
I'm
they
talking about
do
they
they
whoop men.
They whoop women and they cover it up.
So, all right,
They cover it up.
do they got a lot of men guards in St. Gabriel?
No,
No.
women.
So,
Just
and the
women.
women
Women.
jump on the women like,
Yeah.
All right.
And but
I
more
got
so say with the women, I'm gonna be honest with you, they send other inmates to do their heads.
oh
They will, but
and they
they'll
have
send.
some of the women like women,
They have some of the women
guards.
on guard. So what they
well,
do,
most of the guards be gay, huh?
yeah, most of them are gay. So what they do, they play their little crisscross applesauce game with another inmate and put the licks on them to set another inmate up. And I have honestly seen it with my own eyes. I'm not
Yeah.
going by what nobody tell me. I done seen guards pay other inmates to set another inmate up.
For real.
It get real in penitentiary, y'all.
So do.
Guards jump on you. Ain't nothing you can do. They hide you in the back from your family until you get healed up. Oh, all this go down. But
Yeah.
see, nobody tells the real about that. Everybody want to be quiet.
For
So
real.
I want to tell the real and keep it real. So
Oh
keep
so
some of y'all from going because it ain't like out here. See, I think a lot of you young boys be thinking is you looking like on TV is laid back. They eat no, no,
no.
no, 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 no.
No.
Noodles, chips, summer sausages.
That's all you gonna
That's
eat.
all
Hook
you
up,
gonna
baby.
hook
Hook
up.
go out and make a meal. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Make
yes.
it do what it do.
Man, homemade
Man, I know how to
pineapple
make
cookies and
anything out of
candy.
soup.
I know.
Man,
Anything.
you
It'd be like a gourmet meal. I'm talking about
right.
you be like, ooh, that thing.
But ain't
Boy, that
nothing
thing
good about
fire.
it.
You
Come with
gonna
that,
cook that again, go?
come with that holy moly.
I'm telling you.
Right.
We put everything together. So, being a woman in prison with life, see in Angola, to have a life sentence, you see a lot of people give up.
Yes.
Is you see it on their face.
I never gave up, y'all. That's one thing about me. I never even accepted life. Wasn't going to
For
accept
real.
it. Wasn't going back there with the life was, when I first came into the penitentiary, everybody was looking for me because my case was so well known and there was so many people from Shreveport. They just greeted me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It was just mind buzz, especially coming from CCC. I was just glad,
I'm
Lord forgive
telling
me,
you.
to get the hell from
I
CCC for
remember it
one
like
thing.
yesterday.
I stayed there for 3 years, and so they was like, you can come back here with us. All the lifers, y'all, they got their own little thing in the back with big screen TVs. Like they live real good pictures. I say, I'm not going
I'm
back there
telling you.
because I was not gonna get comfortable and complacent being back there because I know God had a mission and a goal for me, and I know I was just passing through. When I tell y'all, I just thank God for just believing. I just never gave up on myself. As a matter of fact,
For real.
I was happier. They was like, damn, small guy life, but she just be happy because I'm
For
not gonna
real.
be here.
I ain't gonna let you
I'm
see
not
me
gonna be
sweat.
here. No.
I'm
And
not gonna
that's
let you
what
see
you
me
just have
sweat.
to do. When you get these bad situations, you're gonna have to make them limits and make some lemonades out of them. That's just what I did. And I got a book coming, y'all. It's gonna, oh my God, it's gonna be real. And my brother really was my last chapter that I needed for my book to just show you just the miracle and miraculous blessings of God. Because I didn't do this, y'all. It's all God. Me just doing this community work, just trying to run a nonprofit. It's nothing but God. It's not me no more. I'm not lying, y'all, because it take a lot. And y'all sit back and look at us doing something and look at us getting awards and stuff. But it take blood, sweat, and tears to honestly do anything in Shreveport because Shreveport is very cliquish. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And if you really getting something and going somewhere, it's nothing but God. And people really seeing you putting in the work because nobody's giving you nothing in Shreveport. You honestly gonna have to work to get to what you and where you need to be. And the secret to my success is I refuse to give up. If I put my mind to something, Terrence will tell you, Mandigo, oh, I'm gonna do it. If I say I call them all the time, oh, I'm doing this, Terrence, oh, I'm doing. They be like, girl, you know how big that is, you know. Oh, I'm doing it. If I put my mind to it,
For
oh, I'm
real.
doing it. Oh, I'm doing. I'm a visionary.
Okay.
So, coming off of this life sentence, what claims did you have to give your time back? What issues?
Oh, so many. All they did was lie. So it wasn't hard, but it took a lot of money. I had a good lawyer, but
Who your
I
lawyer
would never
was?
was Elton Richard. Thank you, God. Yeah, Elton and Chris has thank God for both of y'all, but they retired now. But it was just so many. It was so much lie, just so much. It, actually, my apartment had bad wine. Come to find out, they hid that. They never said that. They never gave me a public apology for lying. They kept
Yeah.
saying I was at the club. It was just all type of stuff, and they just flat out just lied about just about everything. But everybody that know me know what type of person I was, know my character. I have always been okay with that, but I'm not okay because my daughter's not coming back. But for as what people have said, I knew it was lies. They know it's lies. Not a whole city know it's lies because I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they lie. They cover up a bunch of stuff.
You blessed.
Yes, I'm blessed. I'm better than blessed.
You blessed.
How
I'm
long have you
anointed
We
been?
of the
all
brother.
blessed.
Yes,
We all
thank
right here
God.
sitting here talking.
Yes,
We ain't behind them walls.
yeah, it's nothing but God.
Read former life sentences.
I
I'm
thank
Almost
telling
all,
you.
God.
now, all of
Man,
us had a life
look,
sentence at one
Yes,
time.
look, I
and
remember,
that's how we bonded too, y'all. We all do that.
check this
Life
out.
sentences. Come on,
I
man.
remember I was at CCC,
Yes.
Camp Fair, come knocked on my door. Somebody had called and said I killed myself. So
Wow.
Fair knocked on the door and I jumped up. He said, man, come here, holler at me. I'm like, what's up, Fair? He said, you all right? I said, yeah, I'm good. You sure you all right? I'm like, yeah, what's up?
Wow.
Man, people call and tell me you killed yourself. I said, I looked at Fair. I said, you serious, Fair? I said, me? I do not want to hurt myself.
I know that's
I don't
right.
even think about nothing like that there. I
Mm-mm.
love me. So whoever did that, they down bad. That just show you how Shreveport people do you. I'm
Yeah.
talking about, why would I do that? Even though I got a life sentence,
Right.
but
You just
I'm not
believe
letting that
it.
worry me.
That's right.
I'm gonna let God deal with this in here. I never claimed that. I
Right.
never got comfortable
You
with it.
weren't supposed to.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of both of y'all too, both of y'all.
Man,
And
it's
especially you
serious.
T, because you went as a young teenager.
For real.
Angola, and that's totally different. And I just have to say this to T, you, I'm gonna give you your props. What's due in Shreveport? You came out of jail and you did something that nobody have ever did in the city. So I give it
Okay.
back to those men in jail and really reaching out to them. And I just want to salute my hat to you because you've been consistent and you've been real. And you know, you can feel some type of way about it, but it is what it is. You
For
got to
real.
give people credit, y'all, that's doing the work. Get out your feelings. You can like them or not, but please give people credit that's really doing something. Real talk. And like I said, I'm not perfect, but when it comes to standing on business, and
For
especially
real.
city growth business, I'm gonna stand on that business,
You hear
baby. You
me?
can believe that. I love me some city growth.
I'm telling you.
How
I'm
long you
so
been
city
home now?
broke.
12 years, 13 years, 12 or 13.
You done voted?
Huh?
You done voted? Ah, it's 12 years. So, people be looking at,
And you
uh,
can vote
yeah,
too.
yeah, you can vote.
You can vote.
People look at people coming home from prison like, oh, ain't going back.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Oh
this
no.
big old revolving door, which is a big revolving door
Mm-mm.
for those that go back. But, that's a testament,
And
12
I'm
years.
I'm the voice for the voices. That's why I do too, to let somebody know. Look at me. Look at all the stuff I done did. And I done been in prison. Maybe I give somebody some hope today.
I'm telling you.
That man, even coming out of prison, look at this lady here. Look, man, I want to inspire somebody. I want somebody to say, hey, she did it. I can do it too.
Okay.
I want to be the face that somebody say, hey, man, this community lady, she's bigger than the community lady. It's a story behind this community
For
lady. I
real.
see why she do what she do. I'm consistent. I'm dedicated. If I say I'm gonna do something, my word is all I got because I've been a person. So I'm big on loyalty. So I don't do this law very well. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm not big on this law. I don't
Okay.
do this loyalty.
We all got good testimonies.
Yes.
Real testimony.
Yes.
And, you know, people have to realize that that it's a big growing population for female prisoners. You know, like when I first went to prison, we didn't have a big population for female prisoners.
And I got a good job and I'm successful. So, you know, thank God.
Okay.
So, you know, now we got this big, huge female population for prisoners. And there's a lot of women got life sentences from Shreveport.
Yes.
But Tanya was just fortunate enough to be the first female to give her life sentence back. But how many women from Shreveport that came behind you that had life and gave it back?
Nobody.
None.
No.
Think about that, y'all.
Nobody.
That's something huge to think about.
For real.
Nobody.
Because we speak about men a lot, but you very seldom hear a female story, a former female lifer who's now home, that's successful, that's a mother that had her son go to prison twice recently and fought to get him back. Now, a mother, sister that's helped her brother return back to society. But, you know, we got a real growing population, man. We got a lot of lifers, not just from Shreveport, but Baton Rouge and New Orleans. Lafayette, Lake Charles, Monroe, Alexandria. I mean, our major cities.
Jonesboro,
Winnsboro, Opelousas, you know, all these
Lake Charles,
towns in the midst of our cities, and they got a population of women that's doing life sentences. And women do not get the recognition. It's like, you know, I always scream free Tony Boo. Tony Boo is a woman that's been incarcerated since 1996.
And I was locked up with Tony.
You know what I'm saying?
Free Tony
She got
Boo.
life. And she shouldn't be in prison.
Yes.
So, you know, we fighting to get her released.
And Terrence, I want to touch bases on her. By her being in jail that long, jail is not for the weak.
Sure,
Your mental, I would just say her mental is completely, and as it should. That's a long time.
Yeah.
So you have to keep her prayed up, and she's sweet. But yeah, jail is a mental thing. So her mental is totally on another level for being gone 30 years from her kids and grandchildren. And I love all her kids and grandkids. I call her kids, my nieces and stuff. But that's a lot for her mental. Her mom has passed and she's been in jail. Her daughters have had kids. She got grandkids, and that's a lot. That's a lot.
She went when her kids was kids. She went to prison
Pregnant.
with one of her kids in her stomach.
Yeah.
For
You
real.
know, so
that's a lot.
and so you know we got to be mindful of. You know, you hear men all the time screaming free their homeboys. Ain't nobody saying free their homegirl or free their mama, because there's a lot of kids out here that that wasn't raised by their mama because their mama has been incarcerated since they was kids. So they never even much grew up with their mom.
Yeah.
And they cry out for their moms. Like us as men, most of us cry out for our dads.
Right.
But you know, look at the flip side of that coin. And women are doing a lot of time like men are doing it. But we do not discuss it. And it needs to be discussed.
So many women, y'all got 20
Free all the women's.
Free all the women. Like
free all of them.
And there's so many women in jail, y'all, for domestic tests.
For real.
Unreal. They got 40
and they
years,
multi-billion.
And they giving them life.
Some of them got life.
Kim Johnson. The dude been beating her. The dude was breaking her up.
Right.
You know, she killed him.
Right.
She in prison. She got life for that. You got Cedar Dixon. You know, it's just some of the women that I know. But it's a lot of women in prison because they defended themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And them defending themselves because the system allowed them to get jumped on by this man, let that man constantly go back home, and that man constantly beat him. And hey, the system ain't gonna protect me. I gotta protect myself.
For real.
Boom. You know, we got situations here just recent. Mother got killed, and I can't speak in depth on that situation, but mom got killed. You know, the dude going to jail for that. But that's a life lost that the system knew about, because most of these cases, and it's like Louisiana has the #1 murder rate of women in domestic situations out the whole country. We #1.
It's a lot, child.
But when a woman defends herself, she's going to prison for life. because the system kind of like ain't welcoming. So it's like, man, this is
Damn
bad.
if you do, damn if you
You
don't.
damn you do, damn you don't.
That's
We got
exactly
one woman
what
on death
damn.
row. We had two. The
We got
second one,
two, Brandy.
no, she off. The one from
I did not know
Springport.
that.
Yeah,
Brandy. Okay, that's
yeah.
Brandy and Antoinette.
Yeah, Brandon.
They're in their bag.
But she gave it back.
Okay, can't nobody see them either, y'all.
No.
In the
Yeah.
ladies' jail, I was locked up with them, and like I said, I played that back. I ain't gonna lie. I was good playing the back. I was good. I played it back because okay.
Yeah.
Community late now, but anyway.
And she was a wild one, and she had to fight. You know, they got female predators like they got men
Me
predators in
brother,
prison.
so do.
You know, men want to take your booty. In prison, women want to take your coochie.
Don't tell you.
That wasn't gonna happen with
Yeah,
small
so-
because I wasn't on that.
Do they
type
put
of
100
time.
bars on the women bed?
I don't know what they put because I wasn't going for that, Mr. Man.
I know you won't go. I know what you'll do. I know you was a fighter. I've been doing that. I'm just asking.
Yeah, you know,
Did they play them type of games?
Yeah, they
there?
play them type of guy. They try to come at you with bags and send another woman.
Yeah. What kind of bag? What's all in the bag?
See, that was saying we get real tonight, Johnny. They send women at you with bags with 100 bombs and noodles and summer sausages and dimes and chips. They play all type of guys.
Moisture, baby.
You had to put one in check?
Yeah, that's why.
How many you had to put in check?
A lot of them. So I see one day coming with a little bag. She said, "Hey, Sponsor, hey." I said, who this? She said, such and such, such. I said, what I'm gonna do for you? You make stuff. She said, no. I said, you can have that.
Okay.
Bag. I said,
That's
but
how
you
they
tell
go.
Miss Ma'am, don't do that no more.
Okay.
Cause smaller burner with a coffee pot.
Yeah.
No fats. Don't do that no
Yeah.
more. But you take it since you don't make no goals. I'm gonna bless you. But you come again too, you will get the same thing too. Don't let nobody
Push you up to do
push
that.
you up to do their dirty work, man.
Yeah.
And she's like, Small, I like you because if you got told me all I want to do, y'all, put a little tight jumpsuit on, just being real, my little clothes, my makeup, and gamble.
That's
Now,
it.
did you come
What
with your,
you
with your
playing?
extracurricular activity was yours, but that wasn't mine.
You playing Tom?
My everything.
Yeah.
Get
But
it.
City Grove got nothing but some
And then,
gamblers.
let me tell you something, y'all, how cold it is in the penitentiary.
Who the best in the
I'm telling you, so
Mandigo
live.
can tell you, they put the peep on you because I was when all the people come and say the people didn't put the peep on me from New Orleans. They didn't got mad. I didn't want all
Yeah.
this, so they didn't suck the people. Told the people that I done strong on, man. Do you know
Yeah,
the
that's
people
what they
come-
do.
They gonna lock you
They
up.
gonna lock you up in the penitentiary.
They don't just rat
so
on the street.
the
They
people
rat in
so
jail
loud,
too.
loud, and they looked on my books and they said, no, she got way too much money. And if you know me, you know me. I'm gonna tell you. I told her what, ma'am, I ain't took that. I want these people stuff about cabinet. I told the truth. She let me right out because one thing about me, I'm gonna tell her myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I did it, I did.
Yeah.
And if I ain't did it, that's why I tell somebody, if I said something about you, Miss Ma'am,
Okay.
I said it. But if I say I ain't said it, you ain't got to second guess it.
Okay.
I done said it.
Cause I'm man enough to let you know I
Yeah,
said
I
it.
said it. I did it.
Yeah.
Who gonna pop me?
Okay.
That part.
Okay.
That's some, that's some good stuff to understand that.
Yeah, but it get real, y'all, and we just keeping it real to let y'all know these are conversations that people never tell nobody that's been in jail. It's so quiet, and this is a conversation that needs to be had. What really go on in the penitentiary?
For real.
It gets real, y'all. Seriously.
Real.
And sometimes you can make us give a man credit because sometimes your daddy went all the way out to make sure
Yes.
his daughter got out of
Yes,
prison.
For
he
real.
did.
So shout out to the strong fathers out there.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Shout out
Hold
to
it
you,
down.
Daddy. Mr.
Shout out
Daddy,
to him.
make it happen, baby.
Mr. Small.
I love you, Mr. Small, and his birthday Sunday too, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
Uncle
69.
birthday, yep. That's
Yeah.
my grandmother's birthday.
Yes.
My grandmother's birthday.
Love
Happy
you,
birthday
Daddy.
to my daughter today.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Tay, I love
You
you.
know, that's man, that's a story. And
Yeah.
a father standing behind his daughter to make
For
sure his
real.
daughter get
All
out.
this in the book too, y'all. I'm gonna see all this gonna be in the book too.
So she being modest and she ain't telling y'all a lot,
Yeah.
but she telling y'all the real about prison.
Yeah.
Female. And talk about this because this is something I heard. Like when a woman get on a cycle, do they be giving y'all pads?
Yeah, they do. They give us.
What y'all gotta do? Write a request for it?
No, they actually give it to us once a month, and they give us our tissue once a week. Ain't that so?
Yeah, we get the
Yeah, that's
tissue.
all. We get tissue once a week.
But they give you pads once a month too. So.
Well, they
yeah.
smoking.
No, they had cigarettes.
They had real cigarette.
You know, the women folk and got
Sure
them
did.
cigarettes.
But now,
They were
boys
bucking.
smoking weed and stuff, I can't lie. Not in LCIW. If they do it miss me, I ain't never seen them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they strict. LCIW back then was very strict. And you're not gonna do no anything in there. Now, I'm not gonna say it hadn't been done, but I've never seen it because they are very strict and they walk their tip.
Yeah.
In the LCIW, I'm not gonna lie, they walk their 20 minutes like clockwork. They be looking for your kitchen down there, smoking in your little room and stuff.
Well, I know
you smoke in your room, you going to lockdown.
I know it ain't Angola. When they stopped selling cigarette, they were selling dip, but they was already selling dip.
Real cigarettes in the LCIW.
Then they would cook the dip. They might put it in the microwave,
Wow.
or they might get some hot water, put it in the microwave, and put the dip on the top, and let it dry out, and get the tissue wrapper and roll it up because they weren't selling no cigarette, no rolling papers, no none of that, no lighters, and they get the light, they scratch it with a pencil, put it in the microwave on a piece of paper, and set it and make a fire, and they light it up, and boy, them things stink. Ooh, they stink.
So y'all hearing some real stories, y'all, because none of this is made up.
Yeah, it's real. I'm talking about real talk. They even get dip off the ground somebody had and spit it out, and then grab it and go in there and cook it.
They got some green soap. Mandigo and Terrence will both tell you.
Stay soap.
Stay soap. Ooh, it
stink. Trying to buy that soap from people because man,
but it clean your clothes good.
I just said clean your clothes so get your skin. Man, the people that don't have money,
they stink though.
They get a chance to get it. So man, people be getting on people noodles. Man, I stay just hey, little woman.
I buy all the soap. Soap and tissue.
Yep.
I'm buying that. I need that.
Yeah, the dudes that smoke them cigarettes gonna sell that top.
Yeah, they gonna sell that top.
That's how some people really have to survive in the penitentiary too. They didn't have, so they have to sell their stuff.
Yeah, they sell.
It's really mine.
Sell their tray and everything. They got chicken day. Man, they go, you want to buy that chicken for Sunday? What? Yeah, I want to buy that chicken. What you want for it, man? Give me a Joe. I got that's 2 Joes, boy. Exactly. I was selling cigarettes and everything in there. Because I don't smoke cigarettes.
Gotta get your hustle.
All I wanted the blacks. And boy, you know, I had to have that green.
Back, so I had a cold blooded game. So when I be in the back, I had somebody work in the kitchen, bring my cigarettes in to the women in the back. And boy, if you could get them cigarettes in that bag when you on lockdown, I got tennis shoes. I done got Victoria's Secret.
Okay.
It's serious in the penitentiary. When you lock down in the back, you can't get nothing. They take all our commissary. So I always keep it real with so many people. I keep me a kitchen worker. Come in, put my little cigarettes in through my tray. Small, you got that packet cigarette. They tell me that's how I go.
Okay.
Now give me that. I ain't got nothing. You got them New Balance tennis shoes.
Okay.
Let me get them. I got you 6 cigarettes. Man, that's serious.
You about the oatmeal and grits and stuff, butter and all that?
Everything.
Come out the kitchen?
All that.
I'm telling you, I want all that.
Oh, they living like you live.
Yeah, I want them living like that. Okay.
They living like you live. They just
they also had them homemade cinnamon rolls.
Huh?
But they had them homemade cinnamon rolls. Hey, that's
some cinnamon rolls good on certain shifts at our jail. I mean, when we was there, Ashley made some good cinnamon rolls. Yeah, Ashley was good. I used to buy some more heavy in case you said pancake with it. $5 a pound. He sell them like that. Ooh.
So y'all, the kids are the hustle like they doing that?
Man, yeah. With the chicken and chicken like that, they
come with a big bag.
We say, hey, ain't got nothing to do with what they got. I got my stuff. They coming straight from me.
Yeah.
I'm locked over. Man, I'm gonna read.
You gonna get all action.
I'm gonna we got calls too and LCIW because the people said I was doing too much. I was cutting my shirt off, had on all the so the people who be cutting they start feeling so much.
Yeah.
And small have they do the
you know what they do? You know what they do? Watch you. When they see you with the Jordan, get on.
She had New Jordan tennis shoes. They call new people that's coming to the jail. They come in with their tennis shoes or whatever. Once they hit the confine, I'll be on.
Man, they gonna sell them. Somebody stole.
I'll take them about 6 weeks, about 5 bags, little biscuits, some soap. Oh man, because this was money talking.
For real. If you ain't got no, you got nothing.
And I had
that. See, I was a stove. I had so long. Look up ratchet. See, I gotta make patties. What? Peanut butter. I ain't you know, they
Yeah.
Well, yeah, make some candy. Try to make all
That we can make, but it's really real. I mean, we sitting here talking about, just trying to joke a little bit out of it,
but it ain't nothing out.
now it's
Don't
talking. That's why I'm coming with this. It's ugly. It's real ugly. Real ugly. But I'm holidays,
I'm telling
penitentiary there too. They cannot take you down for us because penitentiary got to stay cold, freezing. You have
them
to
turn.
so the penitentiary got to stay cold.
So
Now,
put the
now
gun.
it's 20 degrees outside. We still got to air conditioning because they cannot get the heat because our so please don't get
Especially
on.
and put
It's
the
not.
gun.
Yeah.
If you got that much with somebody, put the gun down. Move on.
So tell us everything you got coming up.
Well, I got secret weekend coming up September 5th, 7th. I'm actually doing a hiking giveaway Saturday, y'all. I'm still taking on to school,
This
but
Saturday?
this handy shirt too. So again, my cash, I don't have cash. I don't have cash on my zero. 287. I'm still in need of toothpaste, deodorant, socks for the kids, bags because kid backpacks don't do hygiene. At least get 2 months. First come at a handy G style in the street. City Grove, that empowerment. October 23rd. I got my Christmas giveaway on the 20th, and I'm gonna do some exhibition for these ladies. Because the ladies are getting really, they feel like do love that.
Okay.
To the some of the first time all these ladies on the inbox, I let you know love. I don't care if we each other or not, but the love and the show support to each other. We ain't got to like each other. It is about support and love. Let's start putting goals behind we do because only what you do twice.
What you gonna do?
You know what, man? I want to come from November to the whole community. So that's what man, I'm gonna mean.
I'm telling you.
How about I do a little bit?
You hear me?
Yeah, I
I
got
like that.
because I
Yeah.
want y'all to racist talk about some of these.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do something.
I like that. Y'all see how I feel about the media? We always
Look at kids. Look at say kids.
say kids. Always,
I'm gonna do a little.
we got one. But y'all women, right? Valentine's Day,
That's my
Mother's
birthday.
Day. That's my sister. That's just like you. Oh,
That's
live.
my birthday.
Oh, live. Both of y'all birthday.
Y'all, some of the men and women that we stay tuned. Probably gonna do it here, build a nice side because men are side. Men need love
Okay.
because there's a lot of women with men and women. Y'all don't know right now. It's a lady in Alabama just to herself. Last night she was on Facebook and said, "Sorry, y'all. Therefore, I can't come like this." Yep, it's herself. Yeah, be a child. Like she was not a wheelchair. Be a not child. Like I said, that good. Everybody is strong.
For real.
Strong survivor. Everybody we meant to be strong. Because it doesn't be a bad person. Everybody wants to be with you.
Yeah.
So don't so they go you are what I'm
Okay.
everybody
So, like,
So to give everybody your social media.
yeah. I'm a small day on Facebook. I'm not on or anything for Facebook. But like I said, you ask me at one going through something with these resources or it's closed, anything, trying to get some transition housing, trying to get some entry, just trying to get better yourself. So just let me know what you're doing. And like I say, I'm not perfect. If you're doing something that you some get my inbox. Miss Community, I need you, approachable. Because like I said, just because y'all real just like y'all. Don't ever be perfect or because we're
okay.
not. We just gave it to you now. We have been in prison. So you're interested. So it was a second chance. So I know parents, men, most definitely thank God,
For
trying to
real.
be we all together. I'm the voice for the voiceless. I want everyone to be the change. Not gonna change. Let change happen. And that's a, don't worry about it.
I'll
Only
tell
worry
you,
about what you're gonna do. And
for real.
So we got tonight's episode. We'll have Ms. back because she's doing a lot of things in our city.
Love you for that.
I love you too.
Love you for that.
And since she's standing up in the way that everybody else had,
I'm big.
you might be looking at you might be looking at a political size because we need some leadership within our city. So we're gonna end on a note that we end on by saying this.
Earn the list.
We'll be back with another great episode. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Love you.
That was,
Yeah.
I know they do.
Hey, look.